I can absolutely believe when the Bible says that Jesus did so many miracles that the Bible couldn't contain them. I can believe that because in my life, just in this last month, God has done so many miracles. So let me just tell you one update on my dad. Last time I gave y'all an update, he had decided to take himself to the hospital to get the help that he needed for his heart. He has heart failure. And that was an answered prayer because before then he was in denial. He wouldn't take himself and it was very hard to deal with. Okay, fast forward. Comes back to my house. He's in denial again. He doesn't want help. He's really struggling physically. I said, Lord, it had been about almost 3 weeks. He was struggling, starting to get worse. He wouldn't take his medicine. He could barely walk. I said, Dad, you gotta go to the hospital because this is getting worse. He's losing his appetite, all these things. I said, Lord, you have to intervene because I'm afraid at this point. Whole church praying for him, everything. I fast. At this point, my dad had been, feeling quite under the weather. He's cold. He's asking for blankets. He asked me to get him a space heater. I said, okay, I'll get you a space heater. Got him a space heater. He went to sleep with the space heater. He ended up burning himself. And he didn't know until he woke up. Now, when he woke up, he called me. He said, Star? I said, yeah. I came down, I looked at him. I said, oh my goodness, Dad, you burned your leg from the space heater. It must have been too close. He said, you think I should go to the hospital to just get some antibiotics? This was God. The fact that he asked to go to the hospital, because if you don't give your consent to go, you don't have to go. This was the only way that he would go. It sucked that he burned himself, but this was the only way, and I was so relieved. I said, Dad, Dad, let's go and just get you some antibiotics, for your leg. He still was out of it and didn't really know what happened. You think I should go and just get some antibiotics for my legs? I said, yeah, Dad, that's perfect. That's it. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and let's get you over, to get checked out and seen. And turned out that he had pneumonia. He was going in, he wasn't himself. And if he hadn't got to the hospital when he did, there's no telling what would have happened. So this was a huge miracle that God did, that we have been praying about, getting him the medical help that he needed. Secondly, once he got to the hospital and began to get the treatment that he was getting, it was hard because he was very weak. And I said, Lord, please strengthen my dad. They told him, hey, you have to go to physical therapy after here because you have to regain your strength to walk again. He said, oh no, I can't imagine that. Oh no, I can't do it. I'm going to go home from here. I can't even do it. No way. He's like, no, I'm not going, again, if he says no, and so let's just say a way worked out to where he was motivated to go. After a few conversations, he was motivated to go. He said, okay, I'm going to go to the rehab. This man gets to the rehab center for physical therapy. Now he don't want to leave. He is in physical therapy, just enjoying himself, walking back and forth, doing the activities, eating food, watching TV, probably getting to know people. It truly was a miracle. I just can't thank God enough. I'm telling you this because God cares about the details of our lives. He really does.